Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto, doing a video walkthrough of our 2023 Kia K5. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around. We're going to check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes in the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's, working correctly. And then finally we'll pop the hood so we can evaluate just a little bit in the engine bay, just for good measure. So first impressions are really freaking good. Normally you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here in the front, just because that's usually where it is. And you do have a very minor bit up here, but honestly, really, really good. So let's start going around and see if there's anything else that we can find. If there is, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual so you know everything going on. I gotta say, you do have good taste. I like the K5s quite a bit. I'm a little bit biased, obviously, but I think they're super cool. And I love the new design for them. All right, so I just popped the trunk with the key fob here. Oh, nice. Looks like you got your floor mats in there, so that's fantastic. We'll put those in for you. Whoops. Sweet. Looks like you got a little bit scuffing right in there as well. Honestly, as far as the exterior goes, really, really nice. I'd say probably a 9.5 out of 10. So let's hop on the interior and see what we can find in there. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to turn the car on, obviously. But when I turn it on, I'm going to leave the camera up here on the dash. I'm going to move the steering wheel out of the way when I can. But we're going to leave the camera up on the dash, so if there's any kind of warning lights or anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right. So as you can tell, there is no lights on the dash. I think I did. Yeah, no, it looks really, really good. So normally I'm able to at least find something, be like, oh, well, maybe it needs an oil change or something, but it looks great. So really impressed. You even got a full tank of gas. As far as features go in the interior, you have a lot of them. So I'm gonna go a little bit fast just for the sake of time, so this video isn't like 30 minutes long. But down here, you're going to have your wireless phone charger, which is really cool. We like that. Over here, you have a bunch of plugins, as well as all your basic functions. Let's make sure your AC is working. Very much so, yes, AC is working very well. You got your auto vehicle hold, your electronic parking brake. Got your brake on now, as well as a couple other basic driving features and whatnot over here. You're also going to have your cruise control. I believe this one has adaptive cruise control, if I'm not mistaken. Up top is going to be your big old infotainment screen, which is really what we're all here for. So you're going to have maps up here, and then you also have, let's check your audio real quick. Sweet. You actually have a really good audio system as well. So dotting our I's, crossing our T's here. Windows roll down, windows roll up, down, and up. So good to go there. You also have plenty of other things to play with up here. We already talked about the maps and stuff. You have your valet mode. You can connect your phone. You can control the climate up here. You got Kia Connect. Like, you have lots to play with. It's actually pretty cool. So I'm a little biased, but I think it's pretty cool. I love, like I said, I love the design of what they did up here. It just looks sleek. It looks really, really good. Down here, you're also going to have your drive modes. So you can go to Sport, Custom, Smart, and Normal, depending on if you want to go really, really fast or have really, really good gas mileage, or custom it out to try and get both. So anyway, you got a little more space in here and whatnot, and on and on and on. So up top, you're going to have a big old sunroof, which, okay, So I'm going to be honest, a sunroof is not the most useful feature in the world. Like, the days where you will need a sunroof are far and in between. You're not going to be that many. But it's really cool. I think sunroofs are really, really cool. So I like them quite a bit. Let's close that up real quick. So as far as interior condition goes, it's really freaking good. I'm not seeing any rips, any dents, any tears, any stains, any discoloration, anything. So, and then of course you got the sleek red interior as well, which again is really cool. it's really cool. So we can go over features all day, but for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood on the front. We'll check that out real quick, and that should be good for our video. Also, while we're out here, here's a quick look around some of our lot. This is maybe 30% of our cars up in here. We got more over on the other side of the building, and then we actually just bought up some more land on the other side of the building as well, so we're expanding that way. We sell more cars here than any independent dealer in the state. So we specialize in rebuilt titles, so everything here is a rebuilt title. But yeah, so it's not super important for you to know like all of our credentials, but I feel like when you're buying from out of state, it's nice to know that we haven't been around for, just like 1 year. We've been doing this for creeping up on 40 years now, so it's pretty fun. But let's pop the hood real quick, check it out. All right, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you know about cars, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything that's under here, you at least know what neglect looks like. So if you've got like acid buildup all around the battery, if all your metal pieces are like brown and covered in rust, and you got like spider webs and junk all over everything, then, I'd probably ask some more questions at that point. That being said, this looks freaking great. There's really not even any dust on it, so very, very impressive. If you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions, or there's anything that I missed that you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new Kia.